It's all over. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan's relationship is finally break up. It will shock you. Since last year, WWE fans have witnessed the unexpected and intriguing romance between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio unfold on screen. Their relationship took a pivotal turn at SummerSlam 2024 when Mysterio, known as Dirty Dom, shockingly betrayed Rhea Ripley, helping Morgan retain her Women's World Championship in a dramatic twist. However, following Morgan's loss of the title to Ripley during Raw's Netflix debut, the dynamics between Morgan and Mysterio have seemed to shift. In the aftermath of the match, Mysterio's attempt to embrace Ripley raised eyebrows and led many to speculate on the future of his relationship with Morgan. Fans have since wondered whether the storyline might be signaling an impending breakup for the duo. The shift in Morgan and Mysterio's dynamic started to gain momentum during the highly charged encounter between Morgan and Ripley. As Ripley reclaimed the Women's World Championship, Mysterio was seen lingering near the ring and, somewhat awkwardly, reached out to hug Ripley at the end of the match. This moment left fans questioning if the betrayal of his former ally, Liv Morgan, might be foreshadowing a new alliance or perhaps even a romantic interest between Mysterio and Ripley herself. This incident added fuel to the speculation that the on-screen romance between Morgan and Mysterio could be nearing its end. For months, the couple had been involved in storylines that painted them as a unified pair. But with Mysterio's gesture toward Ripley and the growing tension in their relationship, it appears WWE might be setting the stage for a breakup. It's not just the on-screen events that are raising eyebrows, though. The emotional distance between Morgan and Mysterio has been evident in their interactions. While they have shared some tender moments in the past, recent storylines show them drifting apart, with Morgan's frustration becoming more noticeable. WWE may be hinting at a possible break in their bond, particularly with the power struggle between Ripley and Morgan continuing to escalate. What makes this storyline particularly intriguing is the potential for future rivalries. If Morgan were to break away from Mysterio, it could set the stage for a major feud between the two. Fans are eagerly anticipating whether Mysterio will align with Ripley or face Morgan in a bitter rivalry that could evolve into one of the most dramatic storylines of the year. WWE has a knack for keeping fans on the edge of their seats, and this possible breakup between Morgan and Mysterio is no exception. It's clear that something is brewing, and whether it's a break in their relationship or an even deeper betrayal, fans are waiting to see how this saga unfolds. In conclusion, WWE may have just subtly confirmed that Liv Morgan is preparing to dump Dominik Mysterio. The tension between them, coupled with Mysterio's interactions with Ripley, suggests that their romance could soon come to a dramatic and unexpected end. As the storyline progresses, fans will be watching closely to see how this pivotal moment in the saga of Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley unfolds, shaping the future of WWE's most captivating on-screen love triangle. The latest episode of Monday Night Raw has left fans buzzing, with some significant developments for the Judgment Day faction, particularly concerning the evolving relationship between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio. As Finn Balor and Damian Priest engaged in a high-stakes street fight that showcased their incredible chemistry and intense rivalry, another storyline between Morgan and Mysterio took a major turn, leading many to believe that a massive betrayal might be on the horizon for the 26-year-old Mysterio. In a segment that aired ahead of the street fight, Dominik Mysterio, in his typical Dirty Dom fashion, approached Liv Morgan with a gesture of affection, a bouquet of flowers. This seemingly sweet and romantic moment quickly turned awkward as Morgan, who had been portrayed as a powerful and determined competitor, accepted the flowers but responded coldly. She instructed Dominik to arrange for other work, tossing the flowers at Carlito and telling him to put them away, before walking out of the locker room alongside Raquel Rodriguez. While the segment might have appeared as just another playful exchange between the two characters, it struck a chord with many fans, leaving them questioning what this interaction might really mean for their relationship. For weeks, WWE has teased an on-screen romance between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio, a pairing that initially caught fans off guard. Mysterio, A member of the Judgment Day and Morgan, one of WWE's top babyfaces, have played the role of an unlikely couple. However, this latest segment could be the subtle setup for a major storyline shift. Fan theories are already beginning to swirl about what might be in store for Morgan and Mysterio's on-screen relationship. Many believe that Morgan's dismissive attitude toward Mysterio in the recent segment signals the beginning of a breakup or a significant shift in their alliance. WWE seems to be carefully crafting the storyline to create anticipation, and the cold reception Morgan gave Dominik has fans wondering if this is the beginning of the end for their relationship. Some fans theorize that Morgan's involvement with Mysterio has always been part of a larger, more personal mission. Earlier storylines involving Morgan's rivalry with Rhea Ripley hinted at the possibility that she had aligned herself with Mysterio not for love, but for revenge. Morgan and Ripley had an intense and personal feud, culminating in a last woman standing match that many believe served as the culmination of their rivalry. Given that Morgan and Mysterio's partnership was largely a tactical move to get under Ripley's skin and potentially throw her off balance, the story could now be shifting away from their relationship, and Morgan might soon return to focusing on her solo run. With Morgan's focus seemingly back on her personal goals, the idea of a breakup between her and Mysterio makes perfect sense. The once prominent storyline involving the two could serve as a stepping stone for Morgan to make a big comeback as a singles competitor. In fact, a potential split with Mysterio might be just a catalyst she needs to regain her Women's World Championship, especially now that her focus is shifting toward a personal redemption arc. The possibility of Liv Morgan's solo run, after losing her Women's World Championship to Rhea Ripley at Raw's Netflix debut, Morgan has been left to reestablish herself within the division. A breakup with Dominik Mysterio could signal a renewed focus on her career, allowing her to leave behind the baggage of her alliance with Mysterio. With the relationship potentially coming to an end, Morgan could shift her attention back to claiming what she once held, the Women's World Championship. For many fans, this shift makes sense. Morgan has always been a beloved figure in WWE, and her time with Mysterio has been a mixture of drama and mixed emotions. If the storyline proceeds as many believe it will, the breakup could pave the way for Morgan to reclaim her place at the top of the women's division, betrayal and new alliances on the horizon. While the current storyline between Morgan and Mysterio is all about their relationship dynamics, it is important to consider that this breakup could eventually lead to major betrayals or new alliances.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.